Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's general reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. But before we get into the tarot, to take a closer look into the energy and the situation at hand, I have some oracle cards here. They are called the Death Doula Oracle, and I would like to see what Spirit is highlighting for you and wants to make you aware of at this time with this beautiful deck. The card we got is Vision. I'm going to see what the guidebook has to say. This is a very, very intricate guidebook. Yeah. The path to your dream. This card invites the reader to exercise their imagination and envision their most beautiful life. Think of the details that feel the most enriching. For vision of true enrichment is the basis of this card. Take 1 minute to explore your dream life. Take note of the first things that come to mind. Then, see what is beyond those thoughts that arrive. To take action toward this dream life would mean you are coming into alignment and focus with your truest desires. Do your best to leave thoughts of material gain at the door, and from there, explore the wishes you have for your well-being. This deck is based a lot on manifestation, and I think that whether you are able to say that you're on a manifestation journey or not right now, there's a part of everyone that kind of is, whether they know it or not. We're all trying to live our best lives, trying to come into understanding with who we are in our truest nature, our most authentic version of ourselves. Those who are trying to do that anyway. If you're on the spiritual journey, you're definitely doing that. And I think that, at this time, it's very important to remember that your dream life, when you first think your dream life, you say, oh, I want the house, I want, the perfect mate, I want the perfect, and you think of the literal, tangible things. But what, I think we forget to look at that is so very important is the fact that we want to focus on what truly brings us joy, what makes us happiest, what raises our vibration. That's going to bring us to our highest timeline type of thing, okay? I think also in my head, recently I've been going back and forth with, do I want to manifest my dream life by writing out the details and being intentional with what I want? Or do I want to just kind of slide into my highest timeline and see what's there? You know what I mean? So there's something to ponder as well. I put the card over there with my crystals, to the left of me with my angels and my other special stuff. And I am going to lay out the cards now for the tarot reading, and I will see you inside the reading. Okay, guys, welcome into your reading. Some pretty interesting energy we have here today. Keep in mind that with the Vision card here, we are trying to be very intentional about what we want our dream life to look like, okay? And getting onto our highest timeline. Your overall energy here and what your energy is saying about you to the universe. We have the Empress in reverse. I feel like overall, this isn't your, typical creative block and, lack of inspiration and things like that. I feel like with this comes that creative block is a result of someone taking a lot of your time and energy let's look into get more details about that. In the past here, we have the Magician. And in the present, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So in the past, I feel like you were in a place where you were feeling very powerful, able to be a master of navigating your energy and things like that. But in the present here, I feel like not only are you feeling very confused about the opportunities that stand before you and whether or not they're feasible or fantasy, or whether they're a good option or a bad option to take, but there's some like emotional undercurrent that's coming with it of overwhelm, or feeling like, you know, you may feel guilty, like because you're having trouble navigating your way forward. And I think, like I was saying, this is a result of someone in your life not being like an energy vampire, you know, but like kind of like just being very overly needy. This could be a friend or someone in the workplace or things like that, something like that. But the lesson that the divine is currently teaching you here, and the challenge, for the lesson we have Justice, and for the challenge we have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like the lesson here is that, you know, this era in your life of challenges and bad luck and things like that, it's about to end, and you are about to see karmic relief. You are about to see balance. You are about to see things make more sense for you. There's going to be more clarity in these opportunities that stand before you right now, like I was saying, which you're confused about in the present. And the lesson is just to hold on, because you have this power here that you should acknowledge, of standing your ground and fighting for what you believe in, and, you know, being able to withstand a lot of life's storms, so to speak. So really just to take that into accountability, take that into account, not accountability, take that into account here. And, you know, because this, like I was saying, this like long road of bad luck and hard times is about to kind of even out, and you're about to see a lot more balance in your life, and things are going to start working out for you a lot more than they have in the past. In the possible near future here, we have the Fool. I think this is a beautiful energy, especially with all of this energy surrounding it. I feel like you are going to be reconnecting with this mastery of energy, and being able to transmute energy, and, you know, being able to stand in your role as a leader and all that. You're going to be going back to that, but also moving forward and letting go of this kind of confusion, this disbelief, this mistrust, and you're going to be taking this Queen of Cups influence that's surrounding you into account as well, which is someone who is very in tune with their heart and has a vision for themselves. They have mind and heart coherence. They are confident. They are, you know, very just in touch with their emotions and are emotionally intelligent and things like that. Now, where to go to for support at this time? We have the Strength in reverse. So lean on the things that you had learned when you were in a weaker place. When you kind of like, okay, so if you're looking for support at this time, basically say to yourself, where was I a year ago? compared to now, and how much has changed. If you need to, write it down so you get a clear picture of it, just so you're like totally aware of how far you've come. Now, for Spirit's advice on how to manifest the best outcome here, we have the Moon. So this is an interesting bit of advice here. The Moon card is all about, you know, walking by the light of the moon, kind of not being able to know if things are real or not, if it's an illusion, if it's, you know, if it's... So I feel like what Spirit is saying here, especially with this card, the Seven of Cups in reverse, in your present moment, being that you're confused and there's a lot of illusion and you're not sure what's real or fake, and that's kind of like part of the Moon card. So what Spirit is saying here is, if you want to get into the energy of being aligned with this vision that you have for yourself, like, accept and relish in this part of the journey that isn't very clear for you right now. If you can't exactly know what is the right thing to do, kind of just do what the Fool did when he was in this field with the moon on his journey. Kind of just follow your intuition and see what happens, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.